Hello everyone, once again I welcome you all to my video. This is the video of class 10 biology. So in the previous topic we have talked about the respiration in animal. That means we have started from the respiration in unicellular to multicellular. So we have completed that part, that means the multicellular, unicellular, all these things. So we are here in the last part of respiration, that is respiration in human being. So after this topic, this subtopic, the respiratory system will be finished. So let's start. So here we are with our new topic and the last topic of the respiration system. So today we will read about the, that means how we perform respiration in the human being. So first of all, again I am telling that what is respiration. See, in over here the simple definition is given. Respiration is the process that the body uses to release energy from the digested food, that is from the glucose. Just as I was telling before also, that respiration is a process through which we get energy. That means O2 mixed with the glucose and it produce a energy. That means when we eat food, that is the process of digestion. That means we are having glucose, but glucose is not sufficient to provide the energy, so we need oxygen. Now when oxygen is coming and breaking it to give the energy, that is called respiration. So that according to the definition, respiration is the process that the body uses to release energy from the digested food by breaking it. So simple, everything is given. Glucose, that means this one is of digestive, that means digested food. Now here oxygen, this is the breathing one. Now when glucose and oxygen will mix, it will make carbon dioxide, water and energy, and this energy is the usable part. That means for this energy only we are doing all this works. That means all this processes, respiration, digestion, all this works. So over here this energy is useful. That means, and this energy we are getting in the form of ATP. So here we are having one byproduct, that means carbon dioxide and water. See, water is good for our body, that will be used by our body. But here we have carbon dioxide, CO2. So this is a poisonous things for our body. This is harmful for our body. So it has to be get rid from the body. So again the blood carry the carbon dioxide and it give it to the lung. Now again lungs, it just means catch up the carbon dioxide, and from the nose it just exhale it out. So like this we perform the respiration. Here we will see that the process of exhalation and the process of inhalation. That means the process where we just inhale the oxygen, that means taking of oxygen. We are taking oxygen, and in the exhalation we are just releasing carbon dioxide. So how we are performing this process? So let's start with the inhalation. So see, in the inhalation, whenever we take oxygen, that means whenever we will breathe oxygen, see, just if you do right now also, if you take a long oxygen, if you take a long breath, just do it by yourself. If I am taking right now, just feel that this chest cavity, if you touch your chest cavity, you will feel that the chest cavity lifted upside, it is lifted up. Now if you see this part, if you touch your this part, you will that means you will recognize that this diaphragm, is moving to this side. That means the chest cavity is moving upside, diaphragm downside, and the lung is having a great surface area for the respiration, sorry, for breathing. That means it can contain a lot of oxygen. Just again do it by yourself. If you take a long breath, you can imagine that this thing, the chest cavity is moving up, diaphragm down. Now here is a lot of space is present. Now in this space the lungs is taking a means a lot of oxygen. Now here we can say that in the inhalation and exhalation three things are involved. First, that is the lungs, ribs, and the diaphragm. Lung, that that means we are breathing, taking off oxygen and exhalation of carbon dioxide. Now rib cage, when in the inhalation part we have seen, when we are inhaling, when we are taking the oxygen, that means at that time the rib cage lifted upside, diaphragm it moved downside. So let's see in the exhalation, that means the three things is involving lungs, ribs, and diaphragm. So in the exhalation part, if you exhale, just try it. If I am exhaling right now, just feel that our chest cavity it's move downside, the diaphragm rises upside. Now when the chest cavity that means it moves downside, the diaphragm lifts upside, that means over here they are getting very less space. Now when something will get less space, so it that means it is squeezing, that means from the both the side it is getting a pressure. So when they are getting the pressure, the carbon dioxide is coming out. Got it? Again I am repeating. See in the exhalation part, the diaphragm is moving upside, the chest cavity is moving upside, and the lungs is just squeezed in between. That means it is compressed in between. So when it is compressed in between, so that means it is pressurizing the gases, that means carbon dioxide, to go out. So I hope you have understand this topic. Actually this is an important topic, mostly in the examination on the board also this question comes, that what is the role of chest and diaphragm in the respiration. So you all can write over there that in the exhalation the chest cavity lift upside, diaphragm moves downside. In the exhalation, sorry, in exhalation the chest cavity moves downside and the diaphragm rises upside. That means we can say that both the process in the inhalation and the exhalation, the thing is reversed. Okay, now let's see, if we are taking the oxygen, so how it is circulated in the whole body, because that part of glucose what we have digested, it is already present in each and every cell. So how it is carried, so let's see. So you all can mark that this is the position of our diaphragm in the body. That means we can say that it is a area, or it is a part where it is just dividing the chest cavity and the internal organs. That means the upside and the downside. So this one is the middle one, so this is the diaphragm part. So let's see how the human respiration system is there. So first, whenever we respire, that means the air moves from the nose. So what comes first? First, nose is here. Now second, nasal cavity we are having here, the nasal cavity is here, so we are having the nasal cavity. That means air passes from nose to nasal cavity, and then pharynx is there here. Now larynx, it is a voice box. So from there it is passed through the trachea. Now trachea is very thin in structure. After passing the trachea, there is two passages, that is bronchi. Now after bronchi, the branches are there, so it is called the bronchioles. Now after bronchioles, we are having the small globule like structure, balloon like structure, that is called the alveoli. So up to here, they just the air comes. Now over here in the alveoli part, here is a lot of blood present. Now when the lot of blood present, now blood is having the hemoglobin. Now hemoglobin will catch the oxygen and it will carry to the each and every part of the cell. Now over there also I have shown you that this carbon dioxide will form. Now when this carbon dioxide will form, it is waste product, it has to be taken out from the body. So this carbon dioxide will also come with the blood. Again when the when the blood will come up to here in the alveoli, again it will give the CO2. Again this lungs and the respiration system, this will let the carbon dioxide to go out through the same passage. So let's see the ultrastructure of alveoli part. How is the design of the alveoli? So here we are having the alveoli. You all can see that the structure is just a balloon like structure. So it is also a question that what is the design of the lungs that it could do a maximum exchange of the gases. Actually the answer is, it is the shape of the alveoli are just like balloons. So whenever we are taking the air, it just, that means it is having a larger surface area. So when it is having a larger surface area, it can contain a lot of oxygen. So that's it for today's class. I hope you all have understand well. So over here only we have completed our respiration system. That means we have read the respiration in plant, respiration in animal, respiration in human being. So in the next topic we will read about the circulatory system.